few places in the Great Lakes region. There are some storms there, and plenty of wet weather that's located throughout northern parts of New England, and they're moving to the east, and it's also affecting the Ohio Valley too. And some pop-up storms that are in and here and there throughout the entirety of the South. But for tomorrow, the storm moves east, and it'll affect throughout the coastal parts of the Northeast. Storms move into the Pacific Northwest and Northern California and into the Great Basin, Northern Rockies, Bitterroot Mountains, maybe some in the desert Southwest. Then we move on to Thursday night, where Thursday night, a ridge would still be just over Texas, but it'll be also over the Colorado Rockies. Another ridge over the Ohio Valley, a trough east of Maine, right around the Canadian Maritimes, another trough north of Minnesota. And there is an upper level low off the Pacific Northwest. What does this mean? There's going to be a lot of storms throughout the Pacific Northwest and much of the West Coast, and even in the Great Basin, the Northern Rockies, Bitterroot Mountains, and a little bit in the western part of the Great Lakes region, northern in the upper Mississippi Valley, and some pop-up storms. There could be chances of which that would be located throughout the southeast. And now let's take a look at Friday night. So by Friday night, there will be a ridge over Texas, an upper level low that'll be over off the Pacific Northwest, a trough, an upper level low just over the Great Lakes region, and a ridge just located off of the East Coast, a little bit of a trough over the Carolinas. What does this mean? There's going to be plenty of wet weather throughout much of the west, though, and some throughout the interior parts of the Northeast, the eastern Great Lakes region. Excuse me for a bit. I gotta go get water real quick. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I got my water with me. Gotta take a quick sip. Better. Whew. All right, so now let's go back here and talk about the tropics. So this is what's happening right now, folks. So what am I talking about, folks? Well, okay, so basically this right here is Jerry, where I'm pointing right now. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah, you definitely can see. And then this right here may have a chance of development in a matter of moments, but for right now it doesn't look like there is any chance as of right now, but maybe a little bit here, but highly doubtful though. Let's see what we got. We got plenty of strong winds aloft surrounding Jerry and another potential system, but it's a barometric swamp there, so maybe a chance of development there, but we'll see. I gotta make sure. Okay, good. Let's take a look. This is the American model. So this is Jerry about to intensify, but strong winds are just ahead of the system. And looks like this potential system doesn't have much of a chance, though. A trough would set in and start creating a lot of chaos in the upper level part of the atmosphere, which means plenty of hostile winds there, even though it's a barometric swamp there. But regardless, chances of development are slim. Then by Thursday night, Jerry would brush along the Windward Islands to the northwest. Then you have something that could form just where I'm pointing at, just to the east of the Bahamas and Florida, but highly doubtful though. This could swing by and start eat up this potential system, but this can also carry out Jerry. And what do you know? It looks like it is going to eat up Jerry. From what it looks like by Friday night. Then what's going on here? Well, not much is going on here. Maybe a chance right here, but yet again, plenty of strong winds aloft, a little bit of dust there, but something could form. It's two strong winds over the Gulf, and as well as uniform strong winds aloft in the Caribbean Sea. Then we see on Saturday night, Jerry moves north. Plenty of strong winds aloft in the tropical Atlantic, and not much favorable development in the next few days, folks. But Sunday night, Jerry moves to the northeast and bids farewell to the east coast for any chances of landfall. Something could form just right between the Windward Islands and Africa by Sunday night, but by Monday night, those chances start to dwindle. Yet it's surrounded by strong winds aloft, and that also covers the Caribbean Sea and as well as the Gulf. Jerry's long gone. Then you get this trough and upper level low just dominating throughout the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. Then Tuesday night, well, many systems lose their chance of developing within the next few days, and then after that, well, it's all a guessing game after that. Now let's go back here and change the models to the European models. So let's see. With the European model, Jerry is right here, and a potential system maybe around here or there. Let's take a look in the next 24 hours. Jerry moves forward to the northwest, and yeah, this may be a little glimmer of chance of development just east of the Bahamas, but I'm highly skeptical about that. Strong winds right behind Jerry, and as well as the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf. Then by Thursday night, Jerry runs into some strong winds aloft and surrounding. It looks like it's surrounding the system. Dry air might get mixed in, though. There's this trough right here. It's a weak one, but yet it could just swing by and just capture Jerry. So this is Jerry right here by Friday night. This trough, it's going to pick this up. Plenty of strong winds aloft in the Atlantic and Caribbean and the Gulf, so all chances of development are very slim, though. Jerry is long gone, and you get this trough. It's dominating, bringing in some chilly air throughout the eastern seaboard. Sunday night, Jerry's gone, and then you have this area of an upper level low, giant one. That's over the east coast. Plenty of strong winds aloft, especially in the Gulf and the Caribbean. Then by Monday night, well, all chances of developing within the next couple of days start to dwindle. And as well as next Tuesday night, and then a guessing game follows after that. Yeah, let's take a look at the Canadian model. So this one right here is Jerry, and maybe a little bit of development over the Bahamas. This one is tomorrow night. Jerry moves forward to the northwest. Trough could be in the making. Then another 24 hours by Thursday night. Brushes by the Windward Islands. This trough is still in the making, but it's going to swing by and capture Jerry. Then, well, something could develop by Friday night right here. Strong winds are over the Gulf and the Caribbean. Jerry is not getting any strength, though, because the trough, it's going to swing by and take Jerry out. Then by Saturday night, well, plenty of strong winds aloft, though, folks. Strong winds. And by Sunday night, yeah, plenty of strong winds aloft. Maybe a little bit near Jamaica, but I'm not sure about that. By Monday night, a lot of strong winds aloft, maybe a little bit though, and right here most notably, but it's highly doubtful. Plenty of upper level low, just sitting over the east coast. Then we move on to Tuesday night. System may have a chance of developing, but it's going to be hindered. Its development will be hindered by upper level winds and dry air. Loft and plenty of strong winds are in the Caribbean and the Gulf. Then it's all a guessing game after that. Hold on a minute. Alright, I'm back. I do want to go back to the GFS model. There is something that really caught my attention, and I really need to go back. Take a look at what's going to happen on Monday. Okay, so this is Sunday night. It's a strong extratropical system. I mean, I've heard that something with my friends, though, and they were telling me that, well, even though they didn't really tell me, but they were indicating that something could be up on Monday, and I'll take a look at it, in later time, though, because right now this is a 3-day forecast session. So let's take a look. Okay, so starting from Sunday night, then you have 2 upper level lows that are located in Northern Virginia and just off of New York City. Then by Monday morning, it becomes a strong storm, bringing in plenty of wet weather. And throughout much of the Northeast, though, it's quite significant from what it looks like. Then by the afternoon, starts spreading and gets, it gets stationary. So this is going to be a flood event, folks. I mean, I know this is too early to call, but this is something that's big that's going to happen on Monday in my area. Let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center. So there is a disturbance just located in the southern Gulf, and it says that it has a 10% chance of development within both 48 hours and within 7 days as well. And for Jerry, well, Jerry right now, its status right now, it is a category. No, wait, it's a tropical storm, though. It is a tropical storm. It has maximum sustained winds of 50 miles an hour, moving to the west at 23 miles an hour. It's as of 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and it's moving to the west-northwest. Actually, I already said the directions. It said it right there. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be a hurricane by tomorrow afternoon, and then it'll brush along the Windward Islands. And yet, already there is a tropical storm watch that's located on the northern end of the Windward Islands.